This show is brought to you by Game Up Hard Hydration. It's like your favorite seltzer and your favorite sports drink got together, had a baby, but it's so much better. And Dave has those details down by heart.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking about fruit punch, orange, lemon, lime, and grape. Those are your flavors. And guys, it's only 110 calories per can. It's low carb. Enjoy yourself some Game Up.
2-hour Raws for at least the rest of 2024. And I haven't heard definitively if they're going to start off on Netflix, but I think if it goes well enough with 2-hour Raws on USA, we could see that on Netflix. How are you feeling about 2-hour Raws?
You know, I get your hopes up for that. Dave Meltzer said that he talked to people. This is Dave Meltzer, mind you. So it's definitely not official, but he said he talked to people and that he had it confirmed that it will be going back to 3 hours on Netflix because that's what Netflix was paying for and they want the 3 hours. Now, I don't know that to be the case, so we're not going to say it, but I will say that I'm excited about 2 hours of Raw because as much as I think Raw has improved, especially under the Hunter Hearst Helmsley era here, especially under the Paul Levesque era, especially, I would even argue that there are weeks now that Raw is better than SmackDown, which used to never be the case. But that being said, like 2 hours is such a great fit because I think that a lot of times you find on nights that where they don't have a ton of stuff, that third hour might still drag. But now here we are, 8 to 10. Like, that's perfect to me. Like, that's exactly what I'm looking for out of this. That's what I want. I think less is more. I think there'll be people that maybe don't get booked on the show, and that's a bummer for them. But I also think when they do eventually get booked, that's how you're going to keep talent more fresh, too.
100%. I think I heard the reason they're doing this is because they had that gap in the contract and then to when their next one starts. And it's like they're getting paid, they're getting some different deal for this. So they're delivering slightly less, which isn't bad. I am very much going to enjoy the 2-hour era. I think it's going to give the show a different feel because, you know, they're going to have to get to the point quicker or do things differently. Right. And it makes sense that it's going back to 3 hours for, you know, when they hit Netflix, but at least it'll be a nice few months, right?
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, I know we're talking about Raw, but with SmackDown tonight too, I know there's a lot of surprises and stuff return. All I could keep thinking is at what point I got to feel like The Rock is coming back at some point here.
It would make sense. I mean, you got to heat up Survivor Series coming up soon, which is more than likely going to have a bloodline feel. A lot of the times, anytime when they debuted on Fox, they made a big splash. Right. So I'm expecting similar move tonight. I mean, you already got it with the steel cage match, but look at how they're treating their CW debut. Debuts are big for them.
If you haven't tried Game Up, then you are missing out. Imagine your favorite seltzer and your favorite sports drink had a baby, but it's way better than that. Each can is 110 calories, low carb, 4.9 ABV. It's a nice light drink that is not light on flavor. Game Up comes in fruit punch, orange, lemon, lime, and grape. Pick it up at drinkgameup.com or at your nearest liquor store.